Well, you are a Muslim now. Congratulations. I hope this is the beginning for a bright and happy life. Now you are supposed to have absolute faith in these six things: believe in God, believe in angels, believe in messengers. As Muslim, we must believe in all the messengers: Adam, Noah, Abraham, Moses, Jesus, Muhammad, all of them. And then believe in heavenly books, believe in the day of judgment, believe in destiny. Now you said the Shahada and you faced all of this: prayer, zakat, fasting, Quran, and you haven't even learned Arabic. How will you pray? How will you understand the Quran? Just be patient with me and you will understand everything. We will start with the easiest thing: the Quran. The Quran is translated into all languages of the world. Just search for it in your language or go to the nearest Islamic center in your state. They will give you a free copy. Just make sure you read carefully and think, and do your best to act according to the commands and prohibitions contained therein. I know it will be hard at first, but you have to train yourself. We will treat new acts of worship like we treat new habits. Give yourself enough time to get used to these acts of worship. Just as you give your brain time to get used to getting up early in the morning, for example, 21 days, 40 days, or even months. Let us take the example of the beginning of Islam and the revelation. Did you know that the prayer was made obligatory 8 years after the beginning of the revelation? So look with me at the time that God gave the first Muslim to get used to this religion. And you think you are required to pray 5 prayers from the first day. This doesn't make sense. But keep trying. Today you pray 2 rak'ahs. The day after, try to memorize Surah Al-Fatiha. Surah Al-Fatiha is enough for you to perform your prayer as a beginning. You can also write the Arabic pronunciation with the letters of your language on your phone or a piece of paper and use it during your prayer. And to get the benefits of prayer and feel its comfort, you have to disconnect from the whole world and start your connection with the Creator. And let your senses feel that your body is standing, kneeling, and prostrating to a great Lord who created us only to worship Him. The second thing we will discuss is fasting, which is not only related to religion, rather it has become used as an effective treatment for good health. So I don't think it will be an obstacle for you, unless you have health problems, in which case just follow what your doctor says. After this, zakat, which is only imposed on those who are somewhat wealthy. And every year, each country determines the amount of wealth which zakat is due. And if you don't have this number, you don't have to pay zakat. But you can give a small amount of charity any day you come across a homeless or needy person. Your charity can be a meal, a box of biscuits, or a small bottle of water on a hot day. And the last thing is Hajj, for those who can afford it and have the physical ability to perform it. I'll try to explain it next time step by step if God will. So now all of what we mentioned is called the 5 pillars of Islam, and these are the basic things to do as a Muslim. And we can also add glorification and forgiveness, tasbih wal istighfar. And let's agree that these are the commands mentioned in the Quran. But what about the Sunnah? What are these Sunnah? The Sunnah are actions and sayings that the Prophet Muhammad used to do, and out of our admiration and love for him, we imitate him in doing them. Well, that's what we have to do. But what about what we don't have to do? Prohibited or forbidden or haram? I wanted to shorten the prohibition on this list. First, do not associate anything with God in worship or supplication, as to say, "Oh Jesus," or power, as to say, "Mother Nature has given us a good harvest this year." So that's haram. Second, don't kill your children for fear of poverty and shameful things like drinking alcohol, adultery, and homosexuality. Unjust killing, and do not cheat on the scale, false testimony, failure to fulfill promises, usury in economic transactions, food prohibitions like dead animals, blood, the flesh of swine. And for people who cannot find halal butchers, they can buy from Christian or Jewish butchers because they are people of the book. And I'm talking here just about meat, not processed food, because it may contain pork products, and this is absolutely forbidden. This is what I remembered now, but you can share what you know in the comments. Finally, I repeat, take things easy, and day after day you will definitely improve your commitment.